All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Jeremy Friedland with Build, Grow, Scale with another little hot tip for your e-commerce store. Now, this little tip is really quick and simple to implement, but it's going to save you a bunch of headaches, a lot of hassle, potentially some decent amount of money, and it's going to make your customers happier. It's going to reduce friction in the checkout, and it's going to make it easier for them to check out on your store. And all this is done with just a simple tick of a button. So this simple change can reduce shipping errors and make it easier for customers to buy from you, which are all good things. But not only can it do that, it's also going to be able to save you a bunch of money in return shipping fees, a bunch of customer service issues, which we all know are not fun to deal with. And it's going to ultimately make your customers happier, which is the end goal, to get more customers and more repeat customers. So what is this change that I'm talking about? Well, this is to actually turn on autofill. Turn on autofill. So autofill is really a tick of a button inside of your Shopify back admin section. And turning on autofill is going to reduce errors with shipping and billing addresses. And it's also going to reduce shipping errors and customer complaints, okay, which I've mentioned already before. So why is this? Well, the reason is that the majority of people that type in their address are doing it the way they want to, or doing it the way they are used to. And some people, as you know, if you have a Shopify store or you have an e-commerce business at all, and you do any fulfilling on your own, and you've seen some of the addresses that people type in for their address, the shortcuts they use and different words and stuff like that. Sometimes they even get their own zip code wrong. And that is an issue. So turning on autofill is going to help reduce those weird names that they use for their city or their suburb or whatever they use. It's going to help reduce that. It's also going to make it easier and faster for them to check out, which actually reduces friction. So they're not trying to figure things out on what they should say and, what words they should use, or if there's an error that comes back, whatever. It's going to reduce that friction and make it easier for them to check out, and easier and faster for them to give you their hard-earned money to buy your awesome product. So let's go ahead and jump out of here really quickly. And I'm going to show you very quickly how to go on to Shopify's backend and turn on that autofill section. Okay, so it's going to be a really quick video today because this is a very easy change. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop in here into our backend of Shopify. Okay, so go ahead and log in. This is for Shopify stores. I'm not sure how to do it if you have, WooCommerce or BigCommerce or anything like that. This is basically for the Shopify. So log in here, and in your back dashboard there, you're going to go into settings. Now under settings, you're going to go into checkout here. Now this isn't ticked on by default. You want to tick this on yourself. By default is them filling out their address themselves and filling out every single section of it. So what you want to do is you want to scroll all the way down here to order processing. Okay, and you'll see here in order processing, it says while the customer is checking out, use the shipping address as the billing address by default. And that is another tip that I recommend as well. And then enable address auto completion. Okay, so this gives customers address suggestions when they enter their shipping and billing address. This is based off of their IP that they are logged into. So if they are logged into their home computer or somewhere locally using the local Wi-Fi or whatever, it is going to basically know what IP address, what location that IP address is associated with, and it's going to start autofilling that automatically. So you want to make sure to go ahead and just tick that on. And then when you tick that on, you're going to want to go ahead and click save in the top right-hand corner there. So make sure to tick that on, and any changes you make, you always want to go ahead and click save in that top right-hand corner. And then just to make sure that it's working, you're obviously going to want to go to your store. So I always open the link in the new tab. Once that's done, I'll go in here to my store here and go into my checkout, and we'll proceed to check out here and just make sure that that is going on there. So I'm going to go to my information page here. Okay, so I'll type in my name here, and I'll just start typing in a fake address here. Let's see, we'll do 11. Okay, there you go. So it's going to start auto-populating options for me that match where I live. Okay, so these are all the options for this 11211 address here. So I can choose one of these that is whatever is closest to me. So I'm going to say, that looks pretty good here. And you can see here, it automatically populates the address, the city, the United States, Washington, and the zip code for me or for my customer, so that I can't make those mistakes. Okay, so now if this looks good to me, I'm going to say, okay, yeah, everything looks good there, and I'm going to go ahead and continue to shipping. They can even save that information for future, so they don't have to type that information in again. And I can choose my address or my shipping options and stuff like that as well. So turning on autofill is a great way and a very simple way to reduce the friction. Like I said, it automatically filled it out. So I saved a bunch of time hand typing out all my information. I basically just had to put in the first few numbers of the address, and then it autofilled it for me. It's going to reduce mistakes, which, depending on how you handle those kind of mistakes, if one of your customers doesn't get their package because they used the wrong address, or they used a different name in there, or they tried to hyphenate or whatever they tried to do inside the shipping, and ended up not going to their address but going to somebody else's. If you say, hey, sorry, that's your bad, you made the mistake, that's one way of handling it, that's for sure, and that will make sure that they do not come back and buy from you again. Or you can say, great, looks like you made a mistake here in the shipping. Hopefully that package gets back to us. But in the meantime, I'm going to ship you out a new package. Obviously, that depends on cost, but I'm going to ship you out a new package with the correct address, and just make sure that this looks good. You want to double confirm the shipping and stuff like that. But if you are the type of business that sends them a replacement, that's going to reduce your cost in doing that as well. So there's a bunch of benefits. It's going to make your customer a lot happier that they don't have to wait again for another package. Even though if you do ship out another one, to them, they're still going to have to wait for that package. So this is going to reduce all those problems, make it much easier for everybody, save you money, save them time and energy, and just all around great solution that takes less than 10 seconds to do. So go ahead and do that. Go into your checkout section, click on order processing, or go scroll down to order processing and tick on the enable address auto completion, click save, and then go back to your website and make sure that it is working. All right, I hope that you found this video helpful, and we'll see you on the next one.
Hey, Tanner Larson here, CEO of Build, Grow, Scale. And if you enjoyed the BGS video you just finished and you'd like to see about getting our help to help you build, grow, and scale your e-commerce business, then head over to workwithbgs.com.